The latest event in Hello Kitty Island Adventure just started a few days ago, and you definitely want to log in at least one day during this event. Now, before I tell you about it, really important, we did just update to 1.8.5, which brought us a major update to the story quest. But then yesterday, Friday, July 26th, we got 1.8.6. Now, if you hadn't updated to 0.5 yet, you're going to have to update to 1.8.5, then go back to the game page, wait a moment for it to say update, and then you'll be able to update to 1.8.6. And you're really going to want to make sure that you update to 1.8.6 because it makes this event so much easier. And that's going to be the way you can get last year's launch event items. So the event going on right now is the Friendship Festival. This is for the game's 1-year anniversary and the International Day of Friendship. This is going to be one of our short events, so it's only 2 weeks long, and you really do need to participate most of the days if you want to be able to get everything unlocked. Luckily, participating is really easy and it's only going to take you a few minutes each day. When you log in for the first time during the event, you'll have a short cutscene explaining about the event, and if you like fashion and photos in this game, this is going to be an event for you. Each day you'll have a new daily task. This is going to be a 5th one on top of the other 4, and it's going to be called Group Photo. You'll be able to find it under those daily tasks, and it'll just tell you which friend to take a picture with. So go find that friend, take a selfie with them, there'll be a short line of dialogue, and if you've updated to 1.8.6, they'll reward you with 4 friendship charms. If you're still on 1.8.5, it's gonna be 3. So if you're still getting 3, that's your sign to go back to the App Store and make sure you update to 1.8.6. Remember, if you do update to 1.8.6 and you've already played that day, there's a pretty good chance you'll not see any of those changes take place until the next island reset. So definitely update as soon as you can. After you've taken your picture, you can go over to the event stand and you can trade in these charms for outfits and emotes. However, both of these work a little bit differently than we've seen in the past. We have one outfit named after each of the characters, so you're gonna see 19 outfits in all, and each outfit only costs you 1 friendship charm, so you could get up to 4 outfits each day. Towards the bottom of the list, we also have all of these different emotes. Some of these will look familiar from the Apple event that we had earlier this summer, and these are each going to cost you 2 friendship charms, so you could get as many as 2 emotes each day. If you look in your shop and the emotes are costing you 3 friendship charms, you're still on 1.8.5, so be sure to update. That also took the price of these down to 2, making this such an easier event to complete. There are 7 different emotes. We have 2 different yoga poses, the power pose that we saw in that preview image, a new prom pose, the shrug pose that we saw before, and this one where you jump in the air. So it'll cost you 19 charms to get all of the outfits and 14 for all of the emotes, for a total of 33 charms. So since we get 4 each day, if you're on 1.8.6, this is going to take you 9 days out of the 14 that we have. But remember, depending on what you did with your charms and how early you updated in 1.8.6, you may actually need to play a little bit longer. In addition to this, we do have a login bonus calendar, and you're going to be getting 3 of the Friendship Festival dresses on the first day. So if you do nothing else, at least log in 1 time during this, because those dresses are going to count towards some really important visitor requirements later on. Now you may be thinking, because we get 3 of them, surely they're going to be able to be dyed at Tuxedo Sam's shop, but that is not the case. It's just 3 of the same dress right now, and I'm imagining maybe this is so that you can wear one, you can use one for a visitor cabin, and maybe gift one to a friend in the future. I'm not really sure, but we do get 3 of each of the clothing items that's on the login bonus calendar. Now remember how I said everything in the event stand was a little bit different than we usually see? Well, each of those outfits that you see there named after the character, you can wear them on your character. You can also have the character change into that outfit. In the past, if you participated in an event at least 1 day, you automatically unlock the outfits for all of the characters. So this is really different for this event because you are only going to be able to unlock the outfits for the characters that you actually get in the event stand. So anytime you're getting one of those outfits, you unlock it for your character and the character it's named after. Remember, you can go up to them, go to more questions, and then change outfit. and you'll be able to select it from there. If it's not selectable, you probably did not unlock it in the event stand yet. Now, the other thing during the Friendship Festival, and they did tell us in that opening cutscene, everyone playing the game, even if you haven't done the quest for it yet, will be able to travel with 2 companions instead of just 1. This is only going to work during the duration of the festival, during those 2 weeks, but it can make for some fun photos. Those emotes that we unlock as part of the event, you can use them in photo mode. However, they work a little bit differently than the Apple event we had earlier in the summer. The new emotes only work with your companions. So unfortunately, if you were going to use one of the photo ops or nearby characters, or when they're all gathered to dance at the dance hall and have them all do the jump emote with you, or all do the shrug emote or the power pose, that's not going to work. The new emotes only work for you and your companions. They don't respond at all to that button that has all the characters do a pose, and your companion characters will do the pose as soon as you do the pose. Well, really slightly behind when you're doing the pose because they try to realign themselves on either side of you, so do make sure you're facing the camera first. Otherwise, you end up with one of them right in front of you, which maybe you want depending on the photo you're going for. It does make them lined up pretty nicely for pictures, but it's also a little bit limiting. I was really surprised we couldn't even use these in the photo ops with the other friends. It does mean that you now have a way to pose the background characters and your companions somewhat separately and kind of combine these emotes. But it's definitely something to keep in mind, and it has been confirmed that this is not a bug. This is the way it's supposed to work. And I imagine that's part of the reason why we can take those 2 companions during the festival. Even with just 2 friends, the poses are really fun. And then the last piece of the event, once you're running in 1.8.6, you have a chance of seeing the launch event clothing showing up on rotation in Tuxedo Sam's shop. Now, if your shop is like mine, mine's a little bit bugged right now, and it just keeps showing me this monocle on the front event clothing stand. But when you talk to him, he is selling the event clothing, even if you can't see it displayed in the shop. So if you weren't playing early game when we did have those items and you really want them, like that silver crown that you've seen people wear, or the launch event tuxedo, or the launch event dress, or other items, you will be able to get them on rotation in Tuxedo Sam's shop. But unfortunately, in addition to costing you fabric and dye, each one is also going to cost you one of the friendship charms. So if you want to be able to get those items too, be sure that you are playing every day, because there are so few days to this event. But even just playing one more extra day should give you plenty of charms to be able to get these items too. So hopefully this helps you make the most of the Friendship Festival in Hello Kitty Island Adventure 1.8.5 and 0.6. If it did, consider giving the video a like to help others find it as well. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content. We have a ton of guides on the channel, and I live stream each of the updates so we can do the quest together in real time. If you're ever looking for a quest and the video guide isn't on the channel yet, there's a pretty good chance we covered it in a live stream. The live streams are up before the guides are ready, and most of them have timestamps to help you find what you're looking for. Also, check out the shop for game-related designs. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. To see you there.